It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. We're live on SABC3. This is your Feel Good Breakfast show. We've opened up our lines. Our topic today, as we chat to Dr. Darren Green, is all about superfoods. And Namathemba is on the line joining us from Johannesburg. Good morning, Namathemba.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm very, very well. How are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm good, but
Excellent.
I'm not well yet.
All right, tell us, what is your question?
My question is, I want to know this superfood can help me by my digestive system because I have a problem. My question is, this superfood can help me with my digestive system because I have a problem with it and I can take time to go to poo. Like now I have 4 days without going to toilet and it's very painful and I feel like my stomach is full of air or something, it's swollen inside.
All right, thank you so much, Namathemba. Dr. Darren Green.
Gut health, digestive system. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is what affects the absorption of water and any other foodstuff from the gut. And that is obviously the natural environment, the pH, the acidity levels of the gut itself, which are maintained by our good bacteria. We need bacteria that actually live in the gut, have their reaction, they have reactions with the food that we ingest, the natural foodstuffs. And then obviously we have the presence of probiotics,
Yes.
which are your good bacteria. With that in food, for example, she needs to include things that have prebiotics, which are the things that probiotics feed on. So if you take antibiotics, for example, for an illness, like a nose infection, a nasal infection, or sinusitis, or a UTI, you actually destroy some of your good gut bacteria. That needs to be replenished. It needs to be, you need to supplement it by eating the right kind of probiotics in food, like yogurt, for example.
Okay.
It's got 2 of them. So gut health specifically, enough water in a diet, certainly a fiber in a diet if she speaks of constipation, and then the balance of probiotics and prebiotics in a diet becomes essential as well.
All right, fantastic. Thank you very much for that, Namathemba. I hope that certainly did help. And this is where we get into the realms, because we were about to talk about that, probiotics and prebiotics.
Sure.
But before that, I wanted to ask, these superfoods that are so expensive in stores, what is the most cost-effective way for us to get them into our diet, on our plate, so we can eat them?
Grow your own food.
Simple as that. Is it very difficult?
Hard with our water restrictions, I know, but if you think about it,
Yes.
you can water plants, for example, with even your showering water.
Sometimes it might require a bit of patience, because growing an
Correct.
avocado takes 7 years.
And they cost like $15 for an avo at the moment.
Absolutely.
So understanding, for example, that you don't have to buy the most expensive vegetables and fruit, but we do need the different types. Variety is essential because some of them have certain phytochemicals in them and others don't. The color of the fruit is also very important. Understanding that the darker the fruit, the more things are added to it. The darker berries, for example, like we've got beautiful blueberries up there and mulberries, etc. The darker they are, often is an indication of the antioxidant polyphenols, which gives it its color, for example. So we need to understand that. But definitely growing your own food, but also trying to get different colors on your plate. A colorful plate is a healthy plate. And people don't, a red pepper, yellow pepper, a bit of lettuce, spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, for example. A multicolored plate helps.
Absolutely. It's quite ironic that you mentioned about the dark berries out there, because I've heard another saying that says, the darker the chocolate, the higher the content of cocoa in it, of course, and cocoa is a very, very good one for you as well.
Of course, very good, very good.
We'll carry on talking to Dr. Darren Green very shortly. We'll keep those lines open as well, 083 9133 728. Let's head over to the kitchen.